And we're back. Doing another 15-minute practice, seeing if anybody else is wanting to join from the league. We've got Dale the Whale. I haven't actually raced with him. I think he only does Project Cars 2. So, I mean, I have no information from the other league that we were in. Everything's all brand new. It's, you know, all fresh, all new, new championship. We'll see what happens. So we got Eric now in the car. Roast is having a little bit of trouble getting out of the pits. Oh, testing his starts. Let's see what Dale's got. I mean, like I said, I haven't raced with him, so I don't know. I mean, the last guy we had, his race is all jumbled up, so it was confusing to know what was what. So I have no information on anyone. So, like I say, it's going to be brand new. It's going to be like these guys driven for the first time like they're rookies. But I know they're not. I know they're not. Definitely know Hendrick's not. We got another guy, the number 2. He's, okay, Dale. Having fun, spinning around. I don't know how much he's practiced, but yeah, these tracks, like I said, some of them aren't designed for these cars here. We're just going to be running different tracks, and we'll see what happens. See how these guys can cope. But yeah, number 2, I've seen him race. He's pretty damn quick. He's not here. Prior engagements, you know what I mean? It's just practice. The season hasn't started, so a lot of guys are not, you know, coming to the practice. We're just go to practice. A 159 for Dale. Let's see what Roaster got behind him. Must be on the outlap. Yeah, I'll be playing with the different things here, trying to figure out, you know, what they do. Like I said, it's my first time commentating. Gonna be a fun season. Usually, like I say, I'm usually not a speaker. I'm usually in the car. Oh, so we'll see what I can do. Might need a little help. Hint, hint, kamikaze. Wish I could bring up some other things here, but you know, I guess it would be like cheating to know exactly. Excuse me. Know exactly what the tires are doing, exactly what the engine's doing. It's kind of like a cheating thing now that I've turned on the time and the gearing, but we got to see what they're doing. Looks like Eric is running traction control ABS. Now see, in F1 he doesn't run that stuff, so he's just trying to get a feel of the car, and maybe he'll turn them off later. Let's see, Hendrick is not running any assist at all, as you can tell, the bottom right. No traction control, no ABS. He's got a load of fuel on. Let's see what Roast is running. Roast is running without. And Dale is running without. Oh, Eric. Looks like the best way is to. Oh, he's up 2/10, but looks like the best way is to run without. Because the car felt a lot better running without. Looks like Donnie Staubitz is finally showed up. Let's see if he can jump in here and practice with us. Let's see what Eric sees. Gravel. Okay. As Dale drives by. See what Hendrick can do. Yes, I'm usually watching races too, so just gotta bear with me. I'll get zoned in and watching the guys' lines and seeing if, oh, that wasn't a good line. Oh, he went straight back to the pits. Let's see what Rose's lines look like. A little wide, a little slow. But like I say, it's practice, so these guys are trying to learn the boundaries, the limits, and what the tires are going to do, whether they're going to stick or have that slight touch of slickness where you have understeer or oversteer. Because if the back tires get a little slick, you know he's going to go around like they did in the first practice. He's taking these corners slow. I don't know if he's testing the corners out or there's a bump in the corner. Like I said, some of these tracks aren't made for these cars, but we're gonna race them anyway. Yeah, I decided to race the Audi. I kind of liked how they sounded, and you know, I mean, I usually, like I say, I usually don't race project cars or race F1 cars, but these guys needed, you know, someplace to race. They were a good bunch of guys, so I tried to keep them together and start this GRL. The GRL used to, you know, run. We had South Bronx. He was the leader of it. I mean, you know, and it kind of broke up, but kind of got that permission, yeah and no permission. I just, you know, felt I had to talk to him before I can start the GRL back up. And this time we're not just F1. This time we are F1 in project cars. We're getting a little bit of glitching, probably because Donnie came into the room. But, you know, like Dale is burning it down. He is 2 seconds out. Yeah, really? Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-oh. Roast is well, I wonder what Hendrick is doing. I guess he changed something because he was running in the 130s and now he's running in 143. He might be pushing that car a little too much. Oh, whoa, he's up 6. Still not fast enough, but can he gain any more? Nice tight to the corner. Tight to the corner, pushes it outside. Straightens his car out. Straighter the car is, the faster the car is. Yeah, once you turn the wheels, you start scrubbing off time, but look like Hendrick is pushing. Can he beat Dale's time? Oh, no, he's down 9/10. Dale looks like he's got a handle on this track and this car. Like I said, I haven't practiced with Dale, so I don't know if he's practiced this track or what. But he's got a handle on it, and I mean, like I said, he's not no assist. Little corner cutting, but no assist. Oh, he's down. I wonder. Roster getting a lot of invalid times here for exceeding track limits. He turns in, I mean, he misses the apex, which is it's gonna take some time off if you don't hit the apex right. If you don't hit that line right, it's just, it takes time off. Oh, and there goes the back end. And he shut it off. The announcer's jinx again, maybe? Let's see what Eric. I hear somebody. Oh, he went in the pits. Okay. Or did he? Yep, he went in the pits. Okay. Dale is burning it down. He's really pushing the limits. Oh, he is really pushing the limits. Oh, I don't think he meant to do that. What we got? Where's Donnie at? There's Donnie. He's a little, like I said, it's practice. We got a minute left, minute 46 left in practice. Then we'll be going to a 10-minute qualifying. And after that, it'll be 30-minute race. Like I said, this is not everybody that, is in the league. We're just practicing, getting there. Well, some people need practice. If I was out there, I definitely would need practice. I need to practice F1 right now. We got this guy named Finn. Nemesis. But he's what, 2-3-time world champion of MOS, where we came from, and now is GRL. I just can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've won some races, but I think he was holding back. I think he was, but I can't say much about it. I mean, I push. Just like Donnie's pushing right now. He's 6/10 up on his last lap time. But Dale is definitely blowing it out the water. Our lone F1, well, not lone F1 driver. Donnie races F1, Roster races F1. Hendrick and Dale race project cars. So we do have some multi racers in our league. We have, F1 drivers and Project Car 2 drivers. Me, I'm just the F1 driver. I mean, I took over the league Didn't know what I'm doing. Still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep these good guys. I mean, it's a good bunch of guys. I mean, clean racing. If we, have an argument about something that happens, if you got to record it, yeah, we can debate it. I mean, you can debate it without it, but it's good to have the evidence. Let's see. You got Dale, 134.299. You got Hendrick with a 135.285. I think he needs to speed up a little bit. But you got Rosta, 135.962. Donnie has got a 139.927. Now, don't get me wrong. Donnie's no slouch. I've heard that he can race the iRacing truck series. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I would love to. I would love to see him race. I mean, I haven't probably really looked it up, but we'll find it one day and we'll put it on here and on the GRL YouTube site. Okay, that's practice over. We're going to go into a qualifying session, and Dale wins that practice session. He's on the top of the charts. So now we will see everybody can do in quali. Night session for quali. Got Donnie, got Rosta, got Dale the Whale, got Hendrick, and we have Eric Garcia. First one out is Hendrick. Who's that behind him? See him trying to warm up them tires. That grass is not going to warm up them tires. Oh, that's Dale coming up behind him pretty quick. Roast is out. No? Yeah, Roast is coming out. Donnie's still in the pits, and Eric is out. Hendrick must have had an accident or slowed down so Dale could pass, because Dale looks like he just wants to tear up the track. And look like Dale is gone. Oh, excuse me a second. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. That's fine. Dale look like he's got it hooked up for quali. Oh, just a little bit off. Keeps it under control. Well, then we have a predicament here. Hang on, I'll be right back again. All right, let's see what. Well, I can't do it. Damn it. Oopsie. Yeah, I just got some text from some other guys, and if I knew. Now it's a little too late. I'll have to check down with the guys and see what happens. I'll be back again. Just oh, Dale goes around. Dale's got the fastest time. He's a second faster than Hendrick. Hendrick's off, but he's back on. Yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Like I say, this is practice. I'm normally not a commentator. I'm usually in the car playing F1. Oh. Hendrick almost. We've got Roaster has pulled out up. Yeah, pulled out of the sand, the gravel. And it look like he's got a little bit of damage, maybe. Look like the car's pulling a little. He's not on it. What did he do? Run out of gas? What's going on with... He was just letting it coast. Let's see our other F1 driver. We got Dale. He's Project Cars. I mean, we got two leagues. We got an F1 league, got a Project Car league. Dale is the Project Car driver. Roaster is a Project Car and an F1 driver. He is currently, let me check my notes, currently racing in the Renault. And we got Hendrick. Hendrick is a P2 driver, project car driver. Eric is a F1 driver. I don't know if he's going to try to race. Oh, Roaster made a little mistake. I don't know if he's going to try to race project cars this season or not. Oh. And Donnie, he's project car driver, F1 driver. Donnie's in the Haas this year. Let's see what he can do in project cars. He's currently in the pits. Literally. He really didn't have much time. I kind of just threw the track in for practice. Didn't really tell anybody what track we were going to be racing. So he didn't have time to practice the track. He came in late in the 15-minute practice that we had. So I don't think he had enough time to set up his car, get it right for this track. Like I say, some of these tracks that they're going to be racing this season, they have never raced on. I mean, they may have played the game and raced on it, but during this season of MOS, we've never actually raced some of these tracks. Some of them they have, some of them they haven't. And Donnie is definitely trying to stay, well, no, Roaster definitely trying to stay out of these guys' ways. He went to the pit. That is a long pit road called grass. We got Dell with a 1:33.4. Probably got a little bit of draft off of Hendrick that time. And that's the session over. Now we'll see. Is it a hoax? Is his 1:33.4 a hoax? Because sometimes you can qualify fast but not run fast in a race. So we'll see if it holds up. But that's to me is pretty impressive, because like I said, I've never seen him race before, and that's pretty impressive. Because I thought Hendrick was the fastest dude I know. So we'll head on into the race and see what happens. Standing start, which is going to be the standard this whole season, the standing start, no rolling start, no formation lap. But you can run the assists that are given to you from the game. Let's turn on the map and speed here and see what's going on. We got Dell in first. He got the pole. Second place is Hendricks, then Rosta, then Eric, then Donnie Stobberts. Now we'll see what these guys can do. Like I say, I'm new to this. If I'm starting this bad boy, or they're starting it. I don't get what's going on here. I guess they have to hit the start button. Because time is running. I don't know what's going on. Let me check with my guys and see what's going on. And I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. It's like a good start. Oh my goodness, like Roaster got a real good start there. And he's already up and oh. Hendrick makes a mistake and Roaster's up in first. That amazed me. I mean, Roaster got one hell of a start. Now Dale's going to try to run him down. Rosta, I think, was playing possum. That start that he had was just from third to first. But Dale is on him. Let's see what Dale can do. Oh, and Rosa goes a little wide. Dale's got him. Dale got the run. But he's got the inside. Oh, little bump. But Rosa still got the lead. Sorry. Doing it again. Not talking, just watching. Yeah, there you go. Dale's got to run. Dale's got to run. He's got the inside line. A little bump. Oh, there. Oh. What's he going to do? Oh, he gives him that spot back. See, in our league, we don't. I mean, yeah, little rubbing is racing, but if you know you made a mistake, you know, understeer or whatnot, try to go too fast in the corner and you hit the guy, yeah, it's I don't know what to say. Race etiquette, politely letting the guy back by, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, we're like that. A lot of times we're not, but a lot of times we are. This is practice too, and Rosta goes wide again. Same turn. He's got to get that turn down. Hendrick is slowly sneaking back into this race. Let's see what our guys back here are doing. Our F1 drivers. We got Donnie Starr. We got past Eric. Like I say, Eric, he doesn't race project cars, but he's going to try to give it a go. Donnie races both project cars and F1 in our league. I think he needed a little bit more practice. He came in late, you know, prior obligations, you know, family, work, other things. 11 seconds faster than the last lap. He's getting on pace, but it's going to be a battle to get back up with these guys. Dale's pulled out a second already. Hendrick is trying to get by by Rosta. So I don't know if Rosta's holding him up or he just can't get by. Oh, Rosta's got a little bit of speed there. Let's see. He's good out of the corners. How is he good going? No. He's out of same turn. He moves aside and lets him by. Okay, let's see if Hendrick can catch Dale. I guess Donnie's tires have gotten hot. That turn, he just can't get it hooked up. And you know what happens when you run wide in turns, hit the grass, tires heat up. They don't get the acceleration, and they do that. Hendrick just had a big crash. One light's out. I don't know, stability's on. Let's get on board with him and see if he's having any kind of difficulty driving that car. He's having a little bit of difficulty seeing, but I don't know if the alignment or what else is damaged. We can't look at it. Excuse me. It looks like it's Oh, I'm about to knock over my desk here. He doesn't. It looks like he's fighting it a little bit. But with a crash like that, I figure he'd be fighting it a lot. A lot. Let's see if he's twitching with the alignment. No, it's running pretty straight, so I guess, you know, the front tires are pretty good, and because I put on full damage. It's still running pretty good. Oh, maybe not, maybe he does have an issue. He's trying, he's fighting to keep it straight. Looks like it's pulling off to the left a little bit. Yeah, he's having a hard time with that car. He's gonna have to pit, get it fixed, and get back out there. Meanwhile, up front, oh, Roasted made a small mistake. You could hear it in the background. Lost some time. He's getting ready to come up to that turn. Next two turns. The third turn is that turn. Let's see if he can get it hooked up. Get in there right. Braking points and everything. It's almost 3 seconds down, but he's pulling it. He is running. Was that the turn or was this the turn? This was the turn. Oh, he's got it hooked up that time. But he still lost time, like 2/10 coming around that corner. But he pulls it back in. The two is fluctuating. Meanwhile, Donnie's still losing a little bit of time behind Roaster. Roaster's got some speed, but that speed is, I think, hurting him in the corners. Because you can notice his time, he'll pull in 2/10 and then round the corners, it'll pull back out. Oh, he pulled in some time that way, just now. And just wondering if Dale made a mistake. Tires could be getting hot. They're on lap 6. They're running it. They're not, you know, doesn't look like they're holding anything back, relaxing or whatnot. Around that turn, it looked like the back end wanted to slide out. Hendrick's got a long way to go. He's got some work to do here. He's about a lap down. So he's got to catch these guys past them and catch them again in 20 minutes. He's back. Dale's running pretty good, yeah. Look like Rosa has calmed down. He's got the car under him. He's making that one turn that used to give him trouble there. He's making that turn. Yeah, turn 10 is his nemesis. And it's coming up right now. He got to hit turn number 9. It's a small turn there, but Turn 8, turn 9. Let's see if he can get through turn 10. Fast left-hander. He's pulled it in. He's got it. He just got to find out where he's losing time. Round start finish, he's like, a second, 0.8 behind him, and then Dale just pulls it back out. Let's see what's going on with Eric. Eric's having fun with that turn 10 too. Oh, he's up 7/10. I think he's trying to get the hang of it. Trust me, the F1 and these R8s, braking, acceleration, downshifting, shifting up, it's all different. I mean, yeah, it's a race car, but with F1, you're you downshift quick. You can downshift slow. I mean, you could, do a long brake. Oh, up 0.8 on it, Eric. You can, whip the car in. It will stick. And these cars here, if you got them set up right, they do stick, but you just don't have the G-forces that the F1 car does. It's just brake, downshift, apex, accelerate out. These cars here, you kind of brake a little, well, I'm not going to say a little bit, you brake further back. You can't late brake. I mean, you can late brake, but not as late as an F1 car. And I think that might be one thing that Eric's having trouble with, because you have to figure out where you have to brake for the corner. I mean, yes, they have the markers, the braking markers and everything, but like I say, it's a lot different from F1. Dale has pulled out a 3.4 lead. I think it's 2/10 down on his fastest time, but I think he's got it hooked up. Either he's got it hooked up or Rosa's burnt them tires trying to catch him. I mean, Hendricks is right behind him. But Hendricks is a lap down at this point. If you were watching earlier, he had a big off. Car hit the wall, popped up in the air, bounced a couple of times, and surprised he's still running. With that snub nose, it's not going to be, it's not going to be as aerodynamic as, well, he's up on his fastest time, which is 1:35.7. Oh, and he goes around. He spins it back around, and he's going to heat up those back tires. Lucky went in the ditch. Oh, his race is just going worse and worse. It's going to need a little bit more practice. And Dale is now got a 5.3 lead over Rosta. I'm thinking Rosta's, I think Rosta's having trouble with his tires. I mean, it looks smooth, but let's see. And also Dale is running traction control and ABS. Rosta is not. Donnie is, Eric is, and Hendrick is not. But Dale is gone. Yeah, our F1 league, no assist. We got full quali, 1, 2, and 3, and 100% race. We made a poll early in the season to figure out what we will be running, and everybody earlier in the season decided to run no assist, full quali, and 100% races. Now, we all vote on what we're going to do. We don't have, I mean, I'm doing this, that, and the other for the league, but I run polls, so, you know, to suit the drivers. And it was unanimous, so this is the way we're running. And in Project Cars, we're running whatever assist is in the game. Like if your car, like these cars here, yes, you can put on traction control, you can put on ABS. Now, if we were to run a different car that doesn't have ABS, doesn't have traction control, that's what we'll be running. That's how the cars will be running. Dale has got it hooked up. Look like Roaster is gaining some time. Like Dale made a mistake somewhere. He was a second. He's making more mistakes. I mean, he's got traction control on, but the tires will still wear out. And if you make a mistake, it's just your tires will heat up. His back end seems kind of loose there. Or either he's trying to go deep into the turn. Like I say, this is practice, so I guess he's trying to figure out, you know, where it is. His tires got to be temped. And maybe Rosa's is too, because he just pulled out 0.3 of a second in that last turn. Let's see how Rosta is getting along here. Okay, Rosta is catching. I don't know if he's got if Dale's got a fuel issue or his tires are. I don't know. It keeps going down the 4, then going back up to 5. I'm thinking that Dale has a problem in the turn, but not out of the turn. Two seconds down. He's gaining, but he loses time somewhere. Out of the turn is where Rosta is losing his time. It looks good going in. Okay, that looked decent. It wasn't enough speed in there, but oh, his back end is loose. I think the back tires are getting a little warm. Let's see how an F1 driver is doing. He takes it a little bit more cautious than the other guys. See how Hendrick is doing. Hendrick's race is just, I don't know, it went downhill. Kind of like at the start. I mean, he only lost one place at the start, but after that he was playing catch up, and you know what happens when you overdrive the car. You burn up the tires, you get slick, and you run off. And he's down on his time. Still went around there smooth. So that you heard that little hesitation from Roaster. Oh, see the back end. He's burnt up them back tires. Could be the brakes doing it. You never know, because if you put the brake bias in the wrong spot, you could burn up either the front tires if you have too much front, burn up the back tires if you have too much back. Seemed like Dale was starting to take it a little easier than, you know, Rosa's trying to play catch up, so he's probably going to be pushing a little harder than Dale. Dale's in the lead. He can relax a little bit. He's got 5 seconds, so he can relax a little bit, turn in the corners and come in slow. And Rosta is really trying to catch him, but all he's doing is burn up the tires. I mean, when you're pushing, you still got to be a little cautious in the corners. You can brake late, but make sure you got your lines right, your apex right. A little bit off the apex, the car can handle a little bit different than what it usually does when it hits the apex. So you could liably get a snap of oversteer, a little bit of understeer. His back end is loose. I'm getting a little bit of smoke there, and a little bit of lockup from Roaster. Now remember though, look to that right there. You got Dale running an assist, you got Roaster running without. That's gonna give you a little bit of lockup, a little bit of, probably a little bit more worn tires. But he's hanging in there. That turn, he's getting that turn down. He's getting it down, and sounds like he's picked up a little bit. He's getting used to where the tires are locking up, to where he's getting a snap of oversteer, maybe a snap of understeer. He's figuring out the track, and he's trying to make a good run. He's down to 4.2. Dale might be taking it easy, don't know. I've learned when you catching somebody, you just don't know. He could be playing possum, and once you get near him, he can just blast away. He's getting better now. Around 7, turn 7. Little puff of smoke. The back end still a little squirrely. Dale around 8. Dale around 9. Oh, Roaster around 9's a little crazy. Can he hang 10? No, he cannot hang 10. He's out. He keeps it out of the wall. Three seconds down. That just gave Dale a big lead. It's 9 seconds up now. Now let's see. Roaster's gonna have to watch out a little bit. He's gonna have to take it easy a little bit until the tire temps come down. Or his car's gonna be a little slick, a little hesitant. 4 seconds off time. I don't know what happened to Hendrick. I think he's just relaxing back here. He's not gaining any time, not really falling back. He's already a lap down, so I guess he can practice his race points, his apexes, his braking. I mean, it won't feel the same because his car's got a little bit of damage on the front end, so it's not going to feel as perfect if he gets back into a car that doesn't have damage, because the damage is a different kind of aerodynamic. It kind of ruins the air. It's not perfect. So if he has the same setup, it's just going to feel a little bit different, but he still can run and test tires, still test brakes. It's just going to be a little different. Let's see, Eric's running. I mean, it's not doing too bad for an F1 driver. But yeah, like right there. Yeah, just don't know what the car's gonna do. I think it's his first time racing on this track, so a little bit of practice, a little bit of tweaking his setup. Maybe he can, get a little faster. It's just, like I said, I didn't tell them what the tracks were going to be. I just wanted to see them run it. But when the schedule starts, they'll be able to. They know what the schedule is, so they'll be able to practice 2 weeks. Because like I say, we have F1 1 week, and then we have Project Cars the next. So they'll basically have 2 weeks of practice. Now races are on Saturday, 9:30 Eastern. F1, like I say, it's 3 qualifying sessions. One, it's knockout sessions, and the race is 100% no assist at all, none. The pit assist is off, traction control, the drive line is not on, and the brake, ABS is no. We don't run in it. They don't run it in F1. We don't run it. Like I said, we made a vote on this early in the when the game came out, when I took over. Eric is trying to get up there. But yeah, we took a vote on it, and yeah, we running like the big boys. Let's see what Donnie's got. A little slow out of the corner. And see, I wish I could see what tires they're on. Most likely all of them are on softs. But just don't know. I just wish we could see it, see the temps, see everything. Dale's got a demanding lead now. And like I say, also, bear with me. This is my first time commentating, and hope I'm doing a good job. Like I say, I'm usually in the car in F1. Oh, I guess the race is over. Project Cars, I usually don't run Project Cars, and watch this craziness. and Dell wins. Ah, there goes. Here we go. Here we go. The craziness. Get off the wall, Dale. Go ahead, Roaster. Donut City. Donut City. Like I say, this is a practice for the season. Season starts September 21st. Project Cars. Garage Racing League. Oh, and he...
Brezel.
You're from Brazil, eh? Well, that is the end of it. If anybody wants to join the Project Car League, just look me up on the PlayStation. Fun Oreo. Capital F, lowercase u, capital N, lowercase o, capital R, lowercase e, capital O. Look me up. And just ask if you could join the Project Car League. We're racing the R8s, the Audis this season, the whole season. And that's about it. I'll try to get a little better with the commentating and the camera views. But like I say, I'm not a commentator. If anybody else wants to commentate, you can look me up too, and hey, that'll work out. Because like I say, I'm usually the driver, so maybe I'll pop in a couple times. But for right now, I guess I'm the commentator, and you get what you pay for. Signing off, Fun Oreo for the GRL.